sorry for roasting y'all, but you know, I
roast. No, that was not a roast.
I mean, we kind of read them.
I mean, we read you, but it's your most toxic trait.
Yeah. But I felt like they were read, and they should feel seen.
There's none of them even here right now.
I know, none of them watched this video.
I only intake positive.
Right. All of us Sagittarius are going through it right now. They're like, I'm not watching this fucking video.
Just take yourself out of it.
We're
just talking about a friend.
Exactly.
Gossip, baby.
Y'all, welcome to our channel. I'm Maya.
And Sarah.
And we are charmed and dangerous.
Because you know, we're charming.
And we be dangerous. Sagittarius.
We coming for you. We dangerous for you, baby.
You ready? I'm not even ready.
You will be.
If y'all don't know, I'm a Sagittarius here, but you know, just like in Sarah's Scorpio video, pulling me out of it.
Yeah.
Okay? So my feelings aren't
It's not about you.
It's not about me.
Just take yourself.
Even if I say like, you know, us, you know, relate to me.
Yeah. It's not about you, because you're a perfect Sagittarius.
Exactly. Exactly.
No one is perfect, Maya.
Let's get into it. Okay, Sarah, so what did you pick as our most toxic trait?
I picked y'all's inconsistency. And you know, I really could write a whole novel about that. Because I've had the privilege of being around Sagittarius my whole life. And I've seen Sagittarius at their best, but I do feel like when they struggle with life is when they're being inconsistent.
Yeah.
And I truly feel like, you know, Sagittarius get a lot of heat in the world, especially Sag men, and you know, I'm not a man, so I don't know how Sag women are in dating, but I could assume that they're also inconsistent when it comes to dating. And it's crazy because y'all get so excited about things, and not just dating, about a lot of things. At the beginning stages, you guys get so excited, more than the average person who follows through. You guys get really excited, and then you guys fall off, and there's this inconsistency, and like, wait, what happened? You were the most excited to do said thing, to go here, to be with this person, to pursue this project, or whatever it may be, and then all of a sudden, you know, your inconsistency kicks in, and you drop the ball, and then you guys almost get angry with the world, or you get angry with people who bring it up, and it's like, well, you were excited about it, I'm just asking about the thing or the person that you were excited about.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's y'all's most toxic trait. I really do. Yeah. Because it makes you guys be unreliable.
Well, I agree with everything you just said, but I think it's all stems from them thinking things are endless and limitless. You know, sometimes that's like seen as Sagittarius' strength, but I think that it actually keeps us stuck a lot and feeling like, well, there's always something better out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, one of the ways that it really manifests, is in dating, where, oh, is there someone better out there for me? Like, that's why Sagittarius has this rep of always being cheaters, because they're always looking for something else, like the grass is greener on the other side.
Absolutely. And I feel like, honestly, I was struggling about what I wanted to pick, and one of the other qualities I wanted to pick was the fact that y'all are opportunistic. And that can be, you know, when you think of the word opportunistic, you're like, oh, that's a good thing. Well, yeah, it can be a good thing, but if we're talking about the negative aspects of Sagittarius, because they feel like there's always an opportunity that's bigger and better out there, they kind of drop everything they have. And sometimes there isn't something better, and sometimes the thing that you wanted to do, if you would have just stuck with it long enough, it would have been amazing and great. But there you go, you dropped the ball again, and now you're unhappy because you keep being stuck in the beginning stages of everything. And the beginning stage of everything, the honeymoon stage, not just in a relationship, in a lot of things there's a honeymoon stage. It's fun, but you're gonna have to follow through to get to the really good part at the end. And usually that middle part that's a little bit tough, when you're comfortable with the thing, that's when you guys drop the ball before you get there. And then you go find something else to get excited about, and it's like, well, yeah, are you just gonna live your life always being at the beginning stage of everything? That's very short term in terms of fulfillment.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, I think both of our points tie into my next one of, it's their most toxic trait, like this limitless, like it's never gonna end too, because it makes them act careless with the opportunities that they get or the people that are in their life, you know?
They don't value it.
Exactly. It makes them reckless and think, oh, well, this is going to come again, so I don't have to pay too much attention to the details.
Yeah.
And that's when people start getting frustrated with you.
Yeah.
But you, as a Sagittarius, us, we're like, oh, well, another opportunity is going to come in, another partner is going to come in, so it's fine. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter if I fuck up on this because something's always going to be coming in. But that
Absolutely.
ruins relationships and ultimately makes you sad too because you have connections with these people, these work opportunities, whatever, and you are fumbling the bag.
Absolutely. And the next thing I'm going to say it is not Maya because she has done a great job at working on this because of her fixed sign bestie. When I think of Sagittariuses, they would be the people that I would probably call last when it comes to me needing something from them or expecting them to show up, because usually they'll say yes to things and they'll say yes to everything because again they want to be there, they want to be present. That sounds exciting, that sounds fun. And because like Gemini, their sister sign, they say yes to everything, I almost expect them to not show up because I don't know where I am on your priorities list. I don't know if the night before you had too much fun and now you're not going to show up to my thing. Like, I really don't know these things. I truly, you know, like I said, I'm fixed water. I'm reliable. I pride myself on being reliable and not wasting people's time. Capricorn rising. So like when I think of Sag, I think of the people that they don't do it on purpose because they do love being, you know, there, and they bring such great energy when they're there. But I just don't see you guys as reliable people because you're not disciplined enough to say no to things.
Yeah.
And when you say no to things, you make time for the things that are a definite yes.
Yeah.
And then people see that it's a pattern with you, that you, when you say yes, you do show up. So they'll think of you as reliable. But I've noticed with Sages, you guys just say yes too often, and that's what makes you unreliable people.
Yeah. I agree with this, and I think to me, like, that ghosting, that running away, again, stems back to them being scared of like, okay, well, where could this go? Like, this is an endless opportunity, and that's overwhelming for us. And we build it up so much in our head that Sag just then says, fuck it, I'm not going anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like, I can't commit because it's like, it's too much, or like, I'm too scared of what it could be, you know? And I'm not saying like all of us do this, but I think there are a lot of Sages out here who are thrown by the opportunities that they have. Like, it sounds so silly and it sounds like not a problem, but for us it is, like, because it keeps us out of the game.
It does. I feel like you guys just get too
committing to people.
You get too excited, and I hate to say it, you guys, you don't want to do the hard work. Like, you don't. You just kind of want to have fun, and you hope it'll work out, happy-go-lucky. And some things in life are like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of the most fulfilling things in life, your career and your relationship, it's not like that. Like, you're gonna have to do the hard work, because that's just how life is. Like, sadly, it's true. And that doesn't mean, oh, you're gonna have to do the hard work and it's gonna be shitty. No, I hope you find opportunities that when you're doing the hard work, you get excited about what the results will be.
Yeah.
You know, not just anything. Because if it's just anything, Sag is over it before it even starts. It needs to be something that you're actually excited for, that lights a fire in your soul.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have to be willing to do the hard part.
Yeah.
Because the end will be amazing. You just have to stick it out long enough to see it.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna say another one that I think a lot of people may actually say that this is Sag's most toxic trait. But again, I think it comes back to their...
Oh God. Say it. What is it?
Okay, so sometimes we have no limits around what we say to people.
Oh, the
as
bluntness.
well.
It's the blunt. Yeah. I mean, it comes back to, again, lack of discipline.
Yeah, and putting ourselves into situations that we shouldn't be in. Like, how many times do we joke that I'm like, I hear somebody saying something, I'm like, oh, I got an answer for you.
We joke about that shit
all the time, because Sagittarius doesn't know where to not put themselves in, you know? So yeah, you have to set up those boundaries and those limits with them so they aren't crossing that.
Y'all don't know how to read the room. You don't know. And the thing is, like, you can set the tone of a room when you're the first one there, but Sag is usually the last one there. You know what I mean? They're not on time. They're usually the last one there. So you need to adjust your energy to the room. You need to read the room. But they don't. They walk in late and they say some out-of-pocket shit. And then it's like, that's just Sag. You know what I mean? That's just Sag. So maybe what you should do is come early, so then you can set the tone of the room. Because you guys love to set the tone.
You know, have a little bit more control over the situation.
Yeah, and mind your business, you know, that will also help you.
Huh?
Because I like you guys' blunt energy and the fact that I know you're always going to tell me the truth. But why are you involved in people's business that like you have no business being involved in?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what
Keep that energy for the people that actually need you.
Exactly. We don't have any bounds. We're like,
no, again,
what?
it's that Jupiterian energy of like,
you could get it.
endless. And I have endless things to say. I have endless opinions. I will, you know what I mean? I will make you feel uncomfortable in endless amounts of ways.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's my duty
Exactly.
into this world.
Yeah.
You know, I am the prophet.
Yes.
And you follow me.
Exactly. Exactly.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
It's toxic.
I feel like that's, you led me right into it. Like, I feel like that's also where our God complex stems from too, you know?
It is.
All the things that I just said, all of that combined, you thinking that everything's gonna come to you, thinking that, you know, you can just step all over people and hop into their conversations, like that's a godlike complex.
I mean, it is, because the thing is, I feel like gods, like they have to feel really confident in like what they are and how everyone must follow them. You can't be like a shy little girl, a little boy, little girl, whatever you identify as, and be like, I'm a god, everything I say is great. Sag is very, very confident.
Yes.
And sometimes
like, overly.
about things that, again, like they don't know anything about, but they'll still be confident. And I feel like, how often do we say it's not really what you say? If you're the most confident person in the room, people will gravitate towards you. And that's the thing with Sag. It's like sometimes they're just so overly confident, so they think what they're saying is always correct.
Yeah.
You know, and that can be toxic, because if enough people flock to you, you think you can do no wrong, and then you have this God complex.
And you don't listen to the other people around you, and I feel like that's a major thing that people say about Sag too. It's like you get very preachy and you're not listening anymore. Like you're just talking at people.
Yeah.
You know I do it too.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen.
Sorry for roasting y'all, but you know, I really
roast. No, that was not a roast.
I mean, we kind of read them.
I mean, we read you, but it's your most toxic trait.
Yeah. But I felt like they were read, and they should feel seen.
There's none of them even here right now.
I know, none of them watch this video.
I only intake positive.
Right. All of us Sagittarius are going through it right now. They're like, I'm not watching this fucking video.
Just take yourself out of it.
Yeah.
We're just talking about a friend.
Exactly.
Gossip, baby.
Okay, but my advice to all the Sagittarius out there is I want you to practice gratefulness every day. Okay, this is really gonna help with that negative, oh, things are always endless, limitless type of thinking. Like, ground yourself in gratefulness every day and establish boundaries with people in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, like say like, this is what I'm good with, and ask people what they're good with. Because I feel like Sag will be respectable, but you know, you have to set those boundaries to begin with, otherwise you're gonna be all over the place, honey.
It's true. It's really true. Really just be honest with yourself about why also it is that you feel like you need more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, does the thing you have right now, like, do you hate it, or do you just build up these fantasies in your head about what else can come?
Yeah.
You know, and do you have the energy for that?
Yeah. Want to start all over again? Jeez,
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, they don't take breaks from starting all over again either. You just hop into the next experience. It would be different if you realize this thing, I'm not fucking with it. And I'm gonna sit here and think about why I'm not fucking with it. You guys don't even have that buffer.
Yeah.
You're just like, something fun.
Something better.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we love y'all. All right, Sages, Sag lovers, Sag haters. Get out of here, Sag.
Yeah.
Thank you for kicking it with your girls while we discuss Sag's most toxic quality. Remember that we love all of you equally. All signs were made equally. And
like our children, we love you all.
Exactly. We're gonna post our socials somewhere over here. Remember that we post Mondays and Thursdays, and a podcast goes live Fridays. But this week we will be taking a break from regular videos and just uploading the podcast. Have a beautiful holiday. Take all the rest you need. You deserve it.
You sure do.
Bye.